So let's see this one. So you have to calculate the amount of calcium hydroxide in moles. So you need to find N. You are given 1.2 dm cube. So volume is provided, 1.2 dm cube. It's already in dm cube, so no conversion needed. In which the concentration is 0.5 mole per dm cube. Concentration is 0.5. So then number of moles is concentration times volume. So 0.5 times 1.2. So that gives me 0.6 moles. Example 4. You need to find concentration. You have 45 grams of glucose, so this is the mass, and this is the volume. So mass is 45 gram, and you need to find concentration in mole per dm cube. So for you to get concentration in mole per dm cube, you need the number of moles divided by the volume. So you will need the number of moles equivalent to this mass. So the number of moles is mass divided by mR. You know it's sucrose. The formula is provided to you. So then you have to calculate the mR of sucrose. So the number of moles would be the mass divided by the mR. Once we have the number of moles, then concentration would be number of moles divided by volume. So volume is already provided in, volume is provided in centimeter cube. You'll have to convert that to dm cube. Divide by 1,000. So you have the answer, which you can also report as M capital. Let's see the next example where you have to calculate the mass of NaOH, which is required to make 10 centimeter cube of 0.825 mole per dm cube NaOH. So this is the concentration, this is the volume. You need to find the mass. So we know that concentration is number of moles divided by volume, and then from number of moles we know that mass would be number of moles times mR, and we know the substance, so we'll know the mR. So let's start with this part. So number of moles needs to be found, which is going to be equal to concentration times volume. So concentration 0.825 mole per dm cube. Volume is 10 centimeter cube. Convert that to dm cube. Divide by 1,000, 0.01 dm cube. And then number of moles would be concentration times volume. And then for you to find mass, it's going to be the number of moles times the mR. mR of NaOH, if you calculate it properly, you'll find that it's 40. And when you compute, you get 0.33 gram. Sorry, I missed a zero here. Question 6, you need to find concentration in mole per dm cube. You have the mass of magnesium chloride, and you're asked to find concentration in mole per dm cube. So you'll need number of moles per volume. So mass is 0.475 grams of magnesium chloride. Most probably you'll need to find the number of moles of magnesium chloride. So number of moles is mass divided by mR. So if you calculate the mR properly, this is what you should get. So the number of moles is mass divided by mR. And when you do that, you get 0.00499, which is the same as 4.99 times 10 to the power of here. Now, this number of moles is in 10 centimeter cube. So this is the volume. So you'll need to find the concentration, so which is number of moles divided by volume. So volume is 100 centimeter cube. We'll convert that to dm cube. So from this, concentration is number of moles divided by volume. So the number of moles divided by 0.1, and then you get 4.99 times 10 to the power of minus 2 moles. You can write M capital or MOL/dm cube. The last question here is you have to find the mass in grams of potassium hydrogen phthalate. The formula is given here. This is the volume. So you'll have to convert 250 centimeter cube to dm cube, which is 0.25 dm cube. This is the concentration. This is in mole per dm cube. From this, you can get number of moles, which is concentration times volume. So that's the number of moles, and hence mass would be number of moles times mR. So you'll need to find the mR of potassium hydrogen phthalate. And if you do that correctly, you should get the answer 63.8 or 63.9 grams.